I do like the clothes. I like the stuff she was wearing in Pro Pass too, though. So anything new?
Come on, library. Show me what you're made of. Knowledge. Ah, the knowledge. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question.
Oh,
This is where I try to connect and make friends.
right.
There must be something here.
Well, let's introduce
Henry,
first.
right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane.
Lovely.
There's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey,
Right.
what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Right.
I don't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
What?
There must be. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Right.
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short.
Good idea.
I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Wow. What does Blind Bob know? Bob.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Straight Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
The eight-eyed
I was
octo
about to
god.
ask you the same thing.
What?
Except for, not those words.
Yeah.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now.
Good for you, Bob. Heck yeah.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think about it.
It does, but, well...
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation.
Yes, that's true.
How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine.
Really?
Good, that did. I figured I had two choices.
You can overdose on
Either
that
spend
stuff?
the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants. And to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel
Right.
20 years younger to boot.
Good.
Did
So-
he just mention Abnaxus? Or was that my imagination?
He
Do you know
did.
someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus. Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision.
Right.
Sounds crazy, I know, but
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met
Really?
him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit.
A dapper chap.
We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep
Did
there
you?
from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I
Do you
didn't
still
much
have
care
that
for
key?
it, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key. You said
Yes.
something about a key to Abnaxus's house.
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode.
Abode.
Primitive accommodation,
Okay.
but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it?
Must be
Sorry,
somewhere
this is
remote.
really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
Did
What
it
about
work?
his house? I mean, the abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green.
Oh, is it that
Abnaxus
tower?
carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands.
The
A few
tree.
years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
Wow.
Can I?
Oh, sure.
What?
Heavier than it looks, ain't it?
That was easy.
More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
Oh.
Does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I?
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good.
Oh.
I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Ah, speak with Shepherd. Thank you. I guess we'll go to Abnaxus's house. Abode. I mean, Abnaxus's abode. Mm.
You
Hi.
spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city.
Oh, I'm ready.
May not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Thank you. Take a boat into Mercuria. Okay. Oh, that guy's gone. Great. Let's find Obnaxus's abode. I hope there's something in there. Here we are. Hi.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Thank you. Let's go. I guess this is a good place to end the first part again. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And we'll see what we can do in town next time. Hope to see you there. Bye bye.